it's your old buddy Mikerowchip here playing Trainz 2019 Platinum Edition. And this is the C&O Hinton episode 20. We're here at the Hinton yard, and look at all the cars piled up over here. Holy moly. But we're not supposed to be looking at that right now. Your attention should be over here because it's Graham we're working right now. Graham, we started working the Hinton area industries, and then we got interrupted by, because, well, we ran out of time. So we were interrupted by time is basically what happened there. And now we're going to continue. Now, he just dropped off, or set out, I should say, these coal cars here, which are going to be used to pick up the ash. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and we're going to say, apply the brake. There we go. All right. Now we're going to back it on up. Now, these cars on the end have to go to the Hinton. The two on the end here have to go to the Hinton blacksmith, the blacksmith car shop. That's where they make all of our various parts, the metal parts that we need for our cars and trains. All right, safety third. There we go. Okay, and we're also going the wrong way. I'm going to edit this part out because I really made a lot of mistakes there, so that way you guys won't think I'm an idiot. All right, here we go. There we go. All right. Very nice. Now, the Hinton Black Shop, where is it? It is right here. Do I have it labeled in... I do not, but this is it right here, this little, short little gray building. So we are going to have to pull this whole thing this way. Now, this should all be a setup already. Yeah. We didn't pass it last time, but let's do it. He's got a green there, so that's good. All right, back over here now to Graham and his twin 44-tonners. And we know what work he's got to do. Now, let's see what else, while we're going down here, what else we got to do to work these industries. So he's got these two on the Hinton blacksmith car. Then he's got two at the Hinton water treatment. That's up the hill behind us here. Oh, we've been up there several times. Hinton hardware is up the hill. The Hinton coal dock is, of course, where they recoal all of our trains. So we're going to have to put those. That's on this track where we're at now. And then there's more... Oh, no, then there's the Bush. The WF Bush Coal Merchants. That's at the top of the hill, and so is Hinton and Swift. So, the Hinton water treatment is going to be a problem because that is going to stop me from doing any of these other ones. So we're going to have to put those up there last because they're going to be in the way. There's only one track up that way, and if I set those out where they're supposed to go, well, it's just going to make a huge error, big mistake, can't fix it kind of thing. So, but first, we're going to have to go to the blacksmith shop. It looks like it's set correctly. Here we go. Okay, the last time I did this, which was episode 19, it seemed a little dark to me. I changed things up. Hopefully, it won't be as dark this time. But if it is, and you think to yourself, this is too dark, this guy don't know what he's doing, well, this just may not be the channel for you. Okay, let's start slowing down early. Got to remember, these 44-tonners take a ton of time. No pun intended. Okay, and now we can stop them because they're way past where they need to be. Great. All right, right here, so we'll go this way, we'll go this way. And we're going to back them up here. Looks like we're going to unload both of them at the same time. I'm going to go with a yes on that. We'll see how it measures up, but my guess is yes. Said I was going to slow down early, but did I? No. Now what are you going to do? Now, here we go. We'll back it up. Oh, wait a minute. It's not backing up? Oh, okay. Well, if you want it to back up, you gotta hit back up, not forward. There you go. That's how that works now. Right. So when the reverser handle is in reverse, the train goes in reverse. It's all making sense. It's also making sense that we're back on that minute grade, and These engines have a hard time on this minute grade. Okay, so let's get them some sand. There we go. Oh, that made a huge difference. Instead of doing 1 mile an hour, now we're doing 2, which is twice as fast. Okay, let's give them some juice. Let's throw the throttle into like a notch 6 or so. See what we got going. Ain't got to worry about breaking couplers too much because we're pushing instead of pulling. All right. Eking along. Clear for 1 block. Usually I don't see, usually it's a double red, but that's usually because it's set for me to go pick up one of these here. And therefore, it detects the consist sitting there. All right. We slowly crawl our way back into the marshalling yard, the staging yard, whatever kind of yard you want to call it. Insert your yard name here. Strange that they have these overhead lights on. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Guys, we could be conserving energy here. Alrighty. So now we'll slow down the push here just a bit. Here we go. Okay, now we're going to run down over here. Mr. Johnson's going to be staring us right in the face. Okay, slow it down. Is that a blacksmith bib he's got on there? I think so. Okay. Right here. Now, where do the doors line up? Not even close. Well, close-ish. So let's back it up just a little bit more. This is the view I probably should have been looking for. And let's see now. How about right there? Because you figure, obviously they don't have an unloading loading platform here. So they're going to have to put a board down. Boy, there's not a whole lot of place to put a board down. Why is this any of my problem? I don't know. They wanted it. Oh, look. Ooh, you can see it says Fragile on the products that are on the inside there. All right, so that's their problem. How they're going to load those, I don't know. Maybe they got stairs. I don't know. Okay, so that's the 2 for the Hinton blacksmith car shop. Yep, okay, so we're going to apply. Go like this. Now, the next ones in line are the Hinton water treatment. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about here as I was gabbing before. So we're going to have to go up this, up this track here. And here is where they're going to be offloaded right here on this platform. They can only do 1 car at a time, too, can't they? The way they have this set up, I'm thinking, yeah, so they'll put a plank across here. So they're going to do 1 car at a time. Now, if I park those there next, I can't get to Hinton Hardware that's up there. I can't get to the coal merchants, all of that. So what are we going to do? I could shove them up here. Of course, probably better if I leave them down at the bottom of the hill for right now. Well, there's 4 of them. Now, I think I'm going to try shoving them up the hill. It might be too much weight. Don't know. But we want to get some momentum going here. So let's do it that way. Okay, I've made up my mind. Here we go. So those 2 are set out at the blacksmith. Good. So now we're going to have to get past which one now? We're going to have to get rolling up this track here. That means this one right here. This is the switch stand we should be standing next to. And I discovered a new mode. Actually, I knew it all along, but I'd forgotten about it. Walk mode. Look at this. We are the conductor right now. Look at us go. Harder to tell when the engine's coming up. Here we go. Slowing it down. Slow it down a little bit more. Very good. Now let's back off, walk over this way so we can see when it clears. Hey, can I see that when it clears here? No, I can't. There we go. Little yellow lock there at the top, waiting for that to turn off. Still waiting. It's going to happen. There it goes. Okay. Then we come over here. We go, and we throw the switch. Throw the switch. There we go. Switch is thrown. Let's back it up now. Two cars lighter. And what kind of weight are we pulling here? We are pulling 1,000 tons. I don't know what the 44 tonners are rated for. I don't know. We're going to jump back up in the air here because we got to run. I'm not going to walk down the track. What are you, crazy? Come over here. Yes. No. Yes. And then, all right. We could park them right up in here on the hill. And then service all these industries over here. And then at the end, grab back onto them, pull them back. Yeah, and then other ones that had to go down the hill, I got these two tracks to shove them off to. I think that's going to work best. All right, we got a plan. And pow, we're on the ground. I just hit the walk. Kind of a cool view, huh? Look at this. It's kind of nice. The lumber yard there. The yard full of stuff. Now, if it comes over here and I grab onto it, will we ride the car? No. Let's go across this side. Walk through the grass. Here he comes. Get ready to grab. 3-point contact. Go. Nope. It does what it normally does. Alrighty, so it just jumps to the other camera. There we good. So up the hill we go. We got a good head of steam ahead of us here now. Of course, these are not steam engines, but you know what I mean. It's a saying. All right, so the four here are all Hinton water treatment, which means that the next one, is Hinton hardware, which is going to be the lumber. Okay. Well, wait a minute now. Hardware is going to be a problem, too, because of the coal dock. So we're going to stick the hardware up here as well. And then the coal dock. Oh, no. Yeah, we're going to stick the coal dock up there too, right? Yeah, all of that secondary track there. Because then we can put down the coal merchants and then Hinton and Swift. So we're going to stick it all the way up to the coal dock. Holy moly. All right, so let's see where that's at. This is coal dock. These are the first ones that are going to go up right here. So it's 664. That's the first car that's going to go up there. Okay, and we got a nice... We got to slow it down just a little bit. All right? Going way too fast now. All right, and I did switch these tracks, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. So we're going to have to clear up until 664. So 685 will be the last one that's going up here. All right, slow it down a little bit. It'll slow down pretty quickly here going uphill, I would think, right? Okay. First one is 612. It is. The second one should be 517. It is. The third one should be 587. It is. And then the last one should be 685. There it is. 685. Slow it down. Got to make sure it's got enough clearance here. I'm going to say yes right there. Stop. All right. So 664 is the first one that's going to Hinton coal merchants. That's it right there. So we'll set the handbrakes, especially this time on this hill we're on. We'll go like this. Okay. Oh, yeah. And then we're going to pull forward. We're not going to go full speed ahead right now. Because it takes a while for him to slow down on this one. On the grade. Which makes sense. So the thing I don't like about this mode is you get too close to the switch stand and then it turns everything red. I want to see red. All right, so these are going to the coal merchants, which are way up on the hill. Did we clear it yet? I can't tell. That's the other part I don't like about this mode. No, we did not. Still yeller. See, now I got to stare at this. This is no fun. Get me out of this mode. There we go. It's done now. I'd rather look at the train than the sky. All right. We're going to back it up. Okay. I suppose I should have blew my horn when I went by there the first time, but what are you going to do? So now we're going to go up this way, over here, and then it's just a straight shot right back to the coal merchants. They dump them in here. Looks like we're going to get 2 cars probably over the top of this, and then the people come and buy it, right? That's what the coal merchants do so they can heat their houses. That's what I'm assuming. Let us grab onto this car now. These are all... yeah, these are all things. The next ones are for Swift and Company, which is this building right here, which is just the first one after, or in this case, the first one before coal merchants. Right, so we're inching our way up here now. Look, the grass grew really weird, didn't it? It was like cross-hashed right there. That's really weird. Okay. All right, he's doing a pretty good job right now. I'm happy with the speed we got. I got the throttle set so we hit 10 mile an hour. So he's got it halfway up there. That's the rebob. Now look at the incline. These cars here are breakdown. He had to go on by and cranked every one of the wheels to turn the brake on. I'd imagine that a car could sit like that, right? With its brakes on, that actually would work. I think so. It wouldn't slip because of the incline. Here in Mikerowchip land, they hold. Real life, well, can't make any guarantees. If you're a real railroader, don't take anything I'm doing and use it on the job. I would not recommend that. All right, let's give him the bell now. So this is Hinton Hardware right here on our right. We've been here many times. What happened to the bell? I didn't hit any buttons. It stopped for a second. It had a hiccup. And then this is Hinton Fruit, something or another. Oh, yeah, Hinton Fruit and Produce. That's what it is. That guy floating. Fix that one of these days. Floating guy. Some guys over there floating, too. And then here is the other place we're going to today. And that is Swift. They're going to be loading some various meats and sausages on there because that's, they accept livestock. So I'm assuming that's what they're doing. See, there's their livestock run right there. Look, there's some cows now. Enjoying their lives just before they get murdered. Can't really murder a cow. Before they get killed heartlessly. Kind of feel bad for them, but they are so delicious. All right. All right, now we're going to have to really slow this down because there is no mercy, no room for error on this one. You go too far, and we're going to have ourselves a catastrophe. Nice and easy now. There you go. We should be able to dump them right there. Does that look about right? Oh, yeah, perfect. This one dumps here. This one dumps here. Folks can come get their coal. All right. Now we're going to apply here. These three are the ones that go into Hinton, right? Yeah, okay. So now we're going to back this one up. Yeah, no, forward, yeah. Not back. And we're going to get it so that first one is lined up with this dock right here. I don't know if we can get two lined up or not. Not sure. Nope, that's going to be a big no. It'll be one. It'll just be one. Oh, why did that happen? Don't do that. Okay. There we go. That's right there. So this one can be loaded up there now, the various meats and whatnot. Of course, why aren't they using a reefer? Don't ask me questions like that, right? All right. Now, the other problem is going to be is later on when these two are empty, when the next one's up, there's nowhere to go. So we're going to have to pull them all the way down, shovel them, and pull them all the way back up. And that's not a problem. In fact, I kind of enjoy it. So it's nice. Now we want to apply the brake here. Those three cars are set out properly. And here we go. Now we get to actually, instead of staring at a piece of rolling stock, we get to actually stare at some nice old engines. That's what we're all here for. That's what I'm here for. Although I do like the rolling stock as well. Now I'm going to come back here, grab onto the remainder of this cut so we can set these out. For the love of all that's good, stop the bell. If you ever want to work on this railroad again, you will stop the bell. All right. Let's go down here and hook up. Give it a little more steam. Now, on this incline from a dead stop, what kind of success are we going to have? I think a not good success, but we'll see. I got to reevaluate what our next move's going to be. Let us drop down. Oh, we got okay, slow down, slow down. Okay, this walking thing, I'm still getting used to it. All right. Got it. All right, throw this switch. Now, how did we throw the switch? Well, we have the go-go gadget arms there? All right. Realism, just, it blows. All right, so we got that switched. Now he's going to come back up. You should have no problem doing this part. It's the next part I'm worried about. We'll walk over this way. Do we walk any faster? Is there a run on here? Not seeing a run on here. Or, I don't know what the run is. That's fine. Oh, you should never run. There we go. Look at this hot coupler action. Oh, that's nice. How come this hose don't hook up? This one moved. That one didn't. I feel like I got ripped off. All right. So, up here now, let's look at this. What do we got? So, Hinton Hardware is where this is going. These are going to the coal dock, which is down the hill. And these are going to the water treatment. So, the problem is... what if I unhook these four, leave them here temporarily, push these up to Hinton Hardware, and then come back and get these? I'm liking that plan. All right. So, let's do this. We'll apply it again. We'll back it up. Actually, go forward. There we go. Okay. Pull it down early. There we go. Nice. Whole lot of lumber there going to Hinton Hardware. Of course, if you watch any of the earlier episodes, this is nothing. earlier episodes, we unloaded so much lumber. I got some slivers in my hands, just sitting here, hanging out of my mouse. Crazy. Hey, you can do it. You can. There you go. Now you're going to want to back it up. You can do it. Come on. Come on, let's give him some sand. Get some gription going here. I think we're doing good. We got 2 mile an hour going. That's pretty good. So let's put up a little bit more there. There we go. All right. Hinton Hardware is his first building on the right. Looking around at the water treatment plant there, trying to figure out what to do. But I'm going to go with my original plan. Looks like one at a time. So the next time we get to Graham, it's going to be a little bit of a pain, which I love. Because we're going to have to move the water treatment in order to get to the... in order to get to Hinton Hardware. We're going to have to move Hinton Hardware in order to get to Swift & Company, and we're going to move them in order to get to the coal merchants. The Bush coal merchants up on the hill. So it's going to be it's going to be a dominoes effect of moving stuff around. Alrighty. So I'm very happy with how well the 44 tonners are performing here. No real problems. 0 to 60 is still not all that impressive, but, you know, not racing anybody. Although time is money. That sounds like a dying elk a little bit. All right. And we're just going to stop it right about there. That's good. And then we want to apply, decouple, head forward. Stop the sand. We're going downhill now. Sand's not really going to help us. Now we got to grab onto these last 4 box cars here. Back those up to Hinton water treatment plant. It's all the fluoride they put in the water. That's what's in there. And then we got to take these 4 down to the coal dock. So we can refill that a little bit. And, you know, so our engines could get more coal when they need it. It's kind of convenient that way. All right, enough with the belt. Go down here now. Okay, this is where the walking camera comes in good. So we're going to walk over here. Here we go. This is a really nice view right here. I like this view a lot. All right, so let's slow it down now. Let's slow it down a lot more. Then a lot more. A little more. A lot might have been a bit of an overreach. There we go. Although it did slow down a lot more, didn't it? Okay, now we're going to speed it up a little bit. All right, go back to this view now so we can see when it clears. Come on. There we go. There we go. Stop. Get some. All right. Let's see what kind of weight we're looking at here now. Why not? It's 297 tons. That's nothing. I could probably pull that up with my teeth. bit of exaggeration, but now we're going to come down here and let's get down into, let's do some walking around. I got some walking around hankering to do. All right. Although I notice I'm always at the same level, even when I go over the rails or I go up on the ballast here, I'm always at the same level. Okay. We should be able to see the brake hoses hook up. This time. Come on, choo-choo. There he comes. There we are. All right, let's watch for those brake hoses. Why? Because I want to. Brake. Oh, did you see it? Oh, action. Action-packed. All right, so now we're going to pull these. And again, looking at this dock. Now, I was looking at this one before. Why this piece is missing here, I don't get it. Is it... I don't know. It can't be... Is there a lift there or something? I don't know. What's on this side? Yeah, see, this side looks like it should be on the train side, doesn't it? On the track side? And then this side is probably because they back a truck into here, right? Then they load it onto the truck. I think this building is flipped around the wrong way. I did not put that building down. I'm not taking responsibility for that. But what we are going to do instead, though, is we're going to back it up to right here. I'll actually pull it forward to right there. So here we go. All right. Now, these fellows, we should have been giving them a bell and a horn, too, for safety reasons, but... Wait. All right, what if we were getting a walk mode right here? Shoom. There we are. Yeah, see, we're not on the deck. We're below the deck. We're below decks. We're on a ship. All right. I don't think we can get two doors lined up in this opening, can we? There's one right there. Oh, not even close. All right. That was a pipe dream. Get this one lined up right here. These fellows are going to pull out the plank. A little plank bridge, and then they'll be able to unload this stuff. Maybe it's made out of metal. I don't know. Again, not my problem. Here we go. And stop it right there. That's nice. That worked out really nicely. Okay, so let's come over here. Then we're going to apply the handbrake right here. Do this, get rid of the bell. Let's go. Now we're headed down to the coal dock. Let's fly down here and see where that's where exactly we got to line that up at. Coal dock unloading is right here. We'll do one at a time. So if we follow this track back, that's going to be to this one right here. Isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. Here he comes. Give him a little more juice. Goes over that little crook in the track there. See the car's kind of wiggling back and forth. I want to say that's not my fault, but it could be. I may have changed something there. I can't remember. Here we go. Clear. We're going to grab onto this one here. We'll ride it on in. Here we go. So once these are set out, that will end Graham's turn, and we'll figure out where we're going next. We got to set these out first. This also is the same track that we set out those empty coal hoppers that are going to be filled with ash. Can't remember. Is there an ash? Oh, I can't do it on the screen. That's right. Let's say, is there an ash load? I think there is an ash load. In fact, over on the Avis yard, I think there's a car sitting there with an ash load in it. No, I'm not saying ass load. I'm saying ash load. Oh, people. Okay, why am I going so slow? I don't know. I'm enjoying the view, and the view is nice. It's sweet, but we really got work to do. So let's try to concentrate on that a little bit. Okay. A little bit more. And that's going to be almost beautiful. And now it just became beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to put you guys on pause right there. It's the end of Graham's turn, and I'll figure out what we're doing next. I'll get back at you. We are at... Well, hold on. Sir, excuse me, sir. Can you tell me where we're at right now? Mount Hope? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, we're at Mount Hope right now. Wait, I don't want to do that. Here we go. Is that what it says up there? Look at that. Mount Hope, huh? Uh-oh. I hit the wrong key. We're with Adair, and Adair just pulled up without doing any of these safety things. So what are you going to do? 20 people got on the train here. Now we're going to PAX. We're going to PAX. So let's... there we go. Okay. Then we're going to go like this, and we're going to say drive to track mark, not PAX mark. We're going to PAX, and it's PAX. There he goes. He's on his way out of the station. Isn't this a nice view here, huh? Beautiful. Little caboose on the end. Everybody wave goodbye. That's nice. Let's catch up. Here we go. And we're on our way. Okay. Pretty sure there's nothing on the line side here. All right, so now we're heading on our way. It's 10:40 right now when I look at this. So we're watching until 10:45. He's on his way to PAX. He's got himself a yellow there. And now he's got himself a green. Ooh, nice. Little bridge right there. A little bridge action. Get my cursor out of there. You can all just enjoy the view. Blew the whistle a little early there, I'm saying. Yep, he did. There, you know better. This is a winding, twisting road here. We go through the town of Mount Hope. Now, I went on the download station, and I mentioned this before. I went to a model railroad show, and I noticed they had some C&O passenger cars. And there are some on the download station. I started downloading them, but I don't have a first-class ticket, for those of you who know what I'm talking about, which means the download is slow. And so I was going to go back on, buy a first-class ticket, and download them real quick, and then completely forgot. So we still have these, what are these, Norfolk and Westerns I think we have here? We'll take a quick look. Yeah, they're Norfolk and Westerns, which are nice, but I'd rather have the Chesapeake and Ohio one. So we'll have to see if I can remember to do that today. Who knows? Maybe yes, maybe no. We got a double track here. We only have one passenger train, but it's double tracked probably because there's a lot of coal trains that are going to be running on here in the future. Yeah, let's just plow our way right through that bridge. Why not? I'm not going to move anything. We got a green. Green on the dwarf. And a crossing coming up. That one was close enough. Really, the whistle should end when you're halfway across the intersection. But I'm going to call that a win right there. Plus, there's a problem because when I put those automatic ones on the track, it tells you if it's 35 miles an hour there, you're going to want to put it, 318 feet away from the crossing, which is all fine and dandy, except that obviously sometimes the engines are not at the full speed. They could be under restricted or, other signal conditions, and therefore they can't go the full speed, so then it won't line up. You wouldn't think that'd be that hard thing to put a script in there that could detect those crossings, but I haven't written a single script ever in my life, so maybe I'm kind of talking out of my butt right now. Could be. Maybe it is a hard thing to do. Oh, we got some hot tunnel action coming up. Now, sometimes it snugs us right in behind the smokestack when this happens. We'll see what happens when we get inside the tunnel here. Yeah, right behind the smokestack. Let's go in the engineer's view. Take a look at the engine while we're in here. There's nobody. The engineer's gone. We leave him at the last stop. I think he wanted to take a leak, and we lost him. Plus, there's no, nobody's hawking the coal there. Let's see. We can go here. We can go here. Here. Well, that's a nice view there. Yep, except now we're out of the tunnel. So let's go back to here. No, here. Yes. I'm a third-person kind of guy. This is how I like to do most of my railroading. Is if you've watched any of my videos, you know. First person, only we're in the tunnels. But that's 45 right there. All right, so I want to put you guys back on hold, see what we're doing next. On pause. Okay, so it was Thomas's turn, and it was Thomas's turn to see what we could send off map. Nothing there is long enough in the Avis yard, so that's all he had to do is just check. Then, of course, both Duke, who's my empties guy, and Andrew, who's my only local freight right now, both of them are sitting in the roundhouse. They're ready to go, but they have no orders, so they got nothing to do, so we're back to Graham. I may be thinking, wait a minute, this is not Graham. Graham's got 2 44-tonners. Look at that. I hit him in behind there. April Fools and stuff. Okay. So now Graham's working several industries. You can see these here now are both filled with ash from our 4 ash pits. And now we're going to have to move it up. And also, he's working the coal dock here, which also emptied the first one. Okay. Let's get him going. Get him on the move. That's a nice shot. Stop looking at that right now. Here we go. We just got to put these 2 forward. Set out the next 2 in line. Here we go. Got it. And then it forgot who I am. There we go. Then we're going to move up here to the ash pits so we can line up the next 2. Okay. We got enough room going this way now, right? Oh my God, we have a lot of room. We have lots of room. Oakley. Inch it up ever so slightly. That ought to do right there. We'll come back over here, and really I could leave this one attached to this, right? There's no sense dragging that empty back with us, so we will apply. And then we'll go this way. Or to line this up with the coal dock once again. There he goes. And I bet I didn't slow it down in time, did I? Not even close. All right. We'll back that up again. There we go. Now it's nice. We will apply the handbrake here. Do the cut. And head on out. There we go. Now we're going to head up the hill. Now the two that we dropped off at the blacksmith shop right here, they're good to go. We don't have to do anything with them. They're both empty. And yes, I know if you're looking at the time, they emptied it in record time. As I've said before, that's how it works on the railroad. On my railroad. It's not very realistic sometimes, the loading and unloading times, but I'm running the railroad all by myself. No one else can help me. So I take advantage. He's got unloaded quickly, but now Adair is going to sit at the next stop for quite some time before I get back to his turn. So you see how it works out? And if you don't, well, this just may not be the channel for you. Okay, now we got to power our way back up the hill here. This is right, that's right. Okay, so what we're going to do up the hill now, one of these cars, one car here is empty, so we got to move the next one up, but we can't do that first. We got to go up here, and we're going to have to grab on all these cars here and then yank these all the way back to put these two right there onto this track right here, and then go back and set everything out. That's what we have going. And then we'll have to go back step by step and drop all the other cars off where they need to go. Hopefully we won't have our usual hill problem. Everybody get out of the boxcar. Here I come. And that was awful close to 6 miles an hour. Alrighty, let's run to the front end here. Okay, let's stop now because we're going up the totally wrong track. Way to go, morons. Oh, no, the other way. Hard to find good people. There we go. Inch it past this now. This one has a long clearance on it, I'm pretty sure. Yep, it does. There we go. Now, let's get it going down the right track. And what the heck, while I'm at it, let's make sure it's actually going to go down the right track this time. There we go. Yep, right. And there's no other switches up that way. So we are now going up the right track. Which happens to also be the right track. Not the left one, but the right one. So it's a double right. In this case, two rights made a wrong. Or did it? Or did the second right make it right? I gotta drop it. Look at that, we're already up to 8 miles an hour. Here we go. Now there's a flat car sitting out in front of Hinton Hardware, which they've already unloaded. Got a bunch of strapping young men up there that can do that kind of thing fast for you. Here we go. Up the hill. Nice view from up here. Bring it on down. We can do our connection here. Our coupling. Capture. I don't think they really say capture in railroading. That sounds more like a NASA thing, you know? I don't know why I'm saying it like that, NASA, but it's NASA. Like when the lem attaches to the other part that I forget the name of. They say capture. Those blueberries, plums, mangoes, oranges. Strawberries? Oh, and I got these guys stopped floating now, too. These guys over here I couldn't do. They wanted me to move the whole building, and I had no patience. But these guys here, they're no longer floating. I defloaterized them. All right, here we go. Now we just got to grab onto these right here. I'm going to be real careful on the capture here, because there is not a whole lot of room for error. That's as slow as we can go and still keep it between the 3 and 5 butter zone. Oh, my God. Stop. Wow, that really stopped nicely. Okay. They can't make it a little bit longer than that. Of course, what am I talking about? I'm the one to control that. Anyway, so let's pull back down forward now. Oh, no train selected. That's not correct. Let's jump back over here, grab Graham. Then let's run back over here. And now let's pull it forward. Here we go. There he goes. You notice there's 2 sets of rails here? Probably because I put rails over the top of rails. I didn't want to connect it to this because it would unload automatically. I didn't want that. Just ignore that. Just ignore the 2 sets of rails. All right. So now we got to take this one. Down here. We're going to put it this way, right? And I suppose we could put it right here. It's not going to make that much of a difference, right? We have nothing going into Hinton Freight Dock. Yeah, let's just put it there. We just got to get it out of the way of this. That's all. All right, let's slow this down now. We'll throw those last 2 coal cars that just got, the last 2 empty coal cars, throw them up into here. And then we'll put everything back in place. You know how I do. All right, down they come. There we go. Hit the brakes now. Give me some auto brake. Give me some indie brake. Stick your foot out of the cab. Drag it on the ground. Whatever you got to do. All right. Yeah, we're just going to pull him straight forward here now. He's probably, if he just clears this switch stand, we should be good, right? Okay. Let's see what kind of action we're going to get here now once he comes to a stop. Get some. Not much action. Uh-oh. Give me some sand. Still no action. Okay, give me full power. I think I see some movement. Is there movement going on? Let's go down here. There is movement. But I mean it is crawling. It is crawling. Wheels are turning, but not very quickly. Got 1 mile an hour out. Okay, I was thinking about going back down the hill. Now I'm thinking maybe not. Maybe we won't. I don't know why it suddenly sucked me next to the car when I went into walking mode. Yep. Oh, good. It's 14 through 65. Whew. That's a relief. No idea what that means. Okay, he's still got one. Got the throttle just buried. This is going to take a while, but we're gonna suffer through it. All right, so let's walk back up the hill here. He's not slowing down, is he? Oh no, he's still going. Okay. I just got that illusion because I was walking at a similar speed. All right, let's make sure it's not going to run us over. Oh, we're good. And we're just going to clear this switch stand. What we're going to do, it'll follow this thing out, but I don't care. Here he comes. Here he comes. If you need to get yourself a sandwich or something to drink or whatever, now's the time. Look at the bend in the tracks here. I mean, that is huge. All right, let's walk over to this side of the tracks, even though I know you should be on that side to check this out once again. Maybe we're going to want to push it up a little bit further than that. Oh, look at that. We're going twice as fast now. 0 to 2 miles an hour in about, what, 4.5 minutes? All right, so it's just these last two. Chalk marks there. Here we go, some chalk marks here. Darn chalk marks. Oh, these are different. Okay, so we're going to shove these up to about right there. Okay, let's kill the sand. And we're going to apply the handbrake. Then we're going to come over here. And we're going to like almost like really decouple. Oh, you can't get that close. So we're going to decouple right here. Oh, that's nice. Really saw a lot there. Oh, look at the angle cocks even turn. I didn't notice that before. That's nice. Okay, so let's get back up in the air. We got that done. Now we want to pull forward here. We can kill the sand. Did I do that? I don't know. Is the game not obeying the orders? All right, now we just got to go back up and set these all out again, and we'll be all set. Where's the... There it is. That's the one I want. All right. Hopefully, well, it's not much lighter. 2 cars lighter, but these were empty cars. But we'll see what we get. Not yet. There we go. You gotta be kidding me. All right. That was stressing me out. Let's grab onto this car right here. Now we will need the sand. And back it up. Is he going to be able to even move it this time? I don't know. We got some movement here. Okay, we might get a running start on this one. I don't know. Okay, there's one. This is what you come here for, right? Non-stop action. How much weight is this? Engine's really struggling with this. This is 582. It's not so much the weight as it is the incline that's really, really messing with my 44-tonners right now. I can still hear him gearing up back there. Still pushing. This is just going to be a grind. That's what this is going to be. It's going to be a grind, and I'm going to grind it. There he goes. He's got it up to 2 now. He's going to start leveling out. Making it a little bit easier for him to push. Not quite as steep on the grade. You see the engines back there. Kind of got a flat spot right here. Might help them out there. These still are on an incline, but any part that gets off the incline, I would imagine, is going to make it easier for those 44-tonners. Look at that, 3 miles an hour. Hope we don't get a nosebleed. All right, looking back this way again. Now, just for curiosity's sake, what if I bring the throttle back down to where I normally would have had it, about 65? Is that going to kill our momentum? No, it's not. So does putting the throttle higher really help us? I don't know. In a real train, I'm sure it would, but is it being simulated that way? Don't know. Okay, still coming up. Plus we're going around these corners, so we got some flange friction going on here. Okay, here we go. It's funny to me. It's funny. All right. All right, so we're getting on the level up here now. It's still a bit of a grade up here, but not as nearly as much as it was back there. There we go. Now we've hit 4 miles an hour. That's to read Bob. What's going on? Why is the bell? The horn's cutting in and out. The bell's cutting in and out. And I got the bell on. It doesn't like it right now for whatever reason. I don't know why. Here we go. Nope, it's back out again. This happens. Uh-oh. Look at that. That's not going to derail me, is it? Oh, I hope not. I think it's just going to plump down it. We're going to find out. What's going to happen? Oh, we're going to ignore it. Okay. All right. We're just going to ignore it. It must be... I must have double-tracked that one, too. Put one track on top of the other, and that track's now sticking out when I tried to get those guys from stop floating. Okay, so up we go. Back to this little trick again. Why the bell is cutting in and out now, I don't understand why, but weird things happen in trains sometimes. Okay, here he comes. Now the bell is steady on, and we can hear the horn too. That's nice. There we go. Again, no room for error. Precision railroading is what you got to have here. We're going to stop it a little bit, right there. That's awfully close. Well, let's bring it forward just a little bit. I mean, that's just a little too close for my taste. Because here, it's dropping right here and here, so we can still move it over this way some. That way, when we connect up later on, we aren't going to have to, you know, have a mild heart attack. There we go. About whether we're going to go over the edge or not. All right, so we're going to apply it here. Break. And now this one's empty, but the one before it is full. That's, or is loaded. We're loading these up. That's right. Okay. And I was looking on my thing. We do have reefers that come and fill here at Hinton, but it also says it wants these boxcars. So what would it be loading into these boxcars? Leather? Maybe it's loading just a bunch of leather in there. Horns, bones, things that don't need to be refrigerated. I don't know. Use your own imagination. We don't need the sand anymore. Let's go over here now. Get a look where this is going to be lined up properly. Looks good about right there. Okay. So they're going to load up that boxcar there. We'll apply it. Decouple. Go forward some more. The last thing we got to set out here now is for the water company. Let's zip up this way to the 44 tonners. There we go. Yeah, so this last one was unloaded. Now we got to get this one. Is that in fact correct? So the last one is empty. Yep, so you got to get the next one. That's right. I am thinking correctly. Back down the hill we go. Towards the water treatment plant so we can drop off all the fluoride. Or maybe it's pipes. It's probably pipes. All right. We're going to line it up there. Now let's slow it down. Ah! How many we got here? We got 4? Is that how many we got? Oh, okay, I thought for sure I didn't slow down fast enough, but we slowed down quite a bit, didn't we? It's nice. Are they burning something here? It's like a barrel on fire there. We'll have to go down there and take a look at it. Okay, so it's this one right here. It's got to be lined up in between this bar and this bar over here. The door right about there should be good, right? It is. Okay, so let's do some walking around now. Come on down here. What's going on here now? Yeah, look, it's a burning barrel. They got coal or something burning in here. Okay, so let's take a saunter over here. This way we can wave goodbye to Graham because that's going to end the video, folks, right there. This might be a record. This might be my longest video yet. Just turned out that way. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you had a good time. I had a great time. I can hardly wait until the next CNO Hinton again so I can play this game some more. Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? Anything you want to say, why don't you just go ahead and say it? And if you don't like the fact that, they're burning coal in this barrel over here, well, this just may not be the channel for you.